I have been building automations and other systems for demand gen and marketing for the last couple of years, and someone challenged me to actually build an app, and that's what I did. This is SignalScout. Looks at public information from a LinkedIn profile. All you need to do is drop the link in here, get signals, it asks you to log in. Once you have an account, you get your dashboard, and what your dashboard is going to show you is all of the profiles that you have gone through. It's going to give you your subscription plan. Most people start off as free. You can get basic information for that, or you can get on the pro plan, which unlocks all the additional features for a small fee. Recheck and rerun. Recheck basically goes back into the data and just makes sure that it collected everything. Sometimes the app gets ahead of itself and you run a profile and the information comes back and it just looks a little off. Recheck is just a quick way of validating that you have all the same information. So that's Recheck, super quick to do. I can do it right now. It's just going to check really fast, make sure nothing got missed. If not, it's fine. And then there's Rerun, and Rerun basically uses whatever profile is active at the moment and does a whole new analysis or scan of the person's profile. From Rerun, you're also able to choose some other options. If you have a pro account, you can select the number of posts that you want to pull over the past month or week. You can get comments and reactions. And this is really important when you want to track either what's working, what's not, their influenced audience, things along those lines. So you choose what those are. The app will tell you how many credits that is going to consume out of how many you have available. That's always available here at the top as well. And then you'll see it populates top engaged and some leads. That's the sidebar. Now let's look at the actual profiles. Once you run the actual search itself, it's going to pull the posts within a certain time frame. It's going to then quickly analyze or add up all the likes, the comments, total number of engagements, and then give you an engagement rate. You're also getting the information from the individual's profile about how many followers they have, average engagement per post. If something doesn't look right here, again, either recheck or you can actually enrich the profile, which does a very special scan just on the individual to pull additional information if any of this isn't populated. And then you have Pulse, which is the very first section that you land on that basically gives you a high level. Here's what's happening. Here's the top performing posts. Here's the underperforming post, what's pulling out. If you ever want to look at it, you just have to click the link. It'll bring you to that individual post itself, and you can see what was said, who was saying it, context of the post. You also have the ability to look at all of the posts. So this is everything that it pulled. These are going to be the 9 posts in the last 30 days. From the sidebar, you're also able to then do keyword searches. If I did sales, I'm gonna find that. If I wrote in, let's try LinkedIn, there's one. I can sort by date, engagement, likes, comments. If I wanted to see what got the most comments, I can see that. If I want to know which one got the most likes, I can see that. Maybe I just want to see anything with an image by likes, and it's only going to filter by those. So it's just more of an advanced filter. Then you get to the Insights tab, and the Insights tab is really interesting because this is taking all of that information, running it through the AI to pull out insights based off of what we found. How many engagements, how many unique engagers. So out of 800 people, 565 of them are unique. 106 repeats. Who are the repeat engagers? And then it gets into an analysis of the individual posts that, in this case, Samantha is sharing. How many of them have hooks or no question hooks? How many of them have a CTA or no CTA of the format that she is posting? What's working best? In her case, it's images, top themes, and then the length of the post. So how long does the post need to be that's getting the most engagement? And so her 0 to 150 words are doing better than the rest. Competitive intelligence, what is the engagement pattern? What's happening right now? There's steady volume, light depth, engagement skews towards first-time contributors, and the CTA usage is low in this range. So what this also starts providing insights into is what's happening with the stuff that she's sharing. Is she getting super deep and engaging with a core audience, or is it more awareness and putting herself out there? And that's what it's looking. But then you also have the observed intent of trying to establish influence in a space. And then some summary information. From the Insights tab, You can go into influence. This is the complete list of everyone who engaged with any of your content and the number of engagements. Chris is very active. If you click on it, you'll be able to open up the individual profiles for all of these people and scroll through them. You just hit next. There are 565 people total. Alerts is something I'm building out right now. This is going to be more of highlight of very specific. Here's some important stuff that's happening in the moment based off the snapshot. It could be unusual velocity, posting frequency, depth, those types of things will come out. It's a work in progress, but at a base level, this is actually really exciting. We have about 350 people using it. Most of them are free, obviously. A lot of them come in, run a scan, maybe 2 scans. People are scanning themselves in most cases. A few scans, analysis of profiles, and then they're gone. So I got to work on the rest of the onboarding and conversions from there. But we have a few paid users as well. And the paid users allow you to get all these additional insights and the list of people who are being influenced. That's the value add for upgrading. All right, that's really it. I hope you enjoy it. I feel like this is an exciting time, and it's a simple app. It does something very simple, but it's helpful. I used to have to do this manually a lot as a marketer, as I was looking at individuals or for lots of different reasons, either hiring, marketing effectiveness, influencer marketing, for clients that I would work with who are trying to figure out who their competitors are and what their competitors are doing online. This app really just makes everything super simple. And when I realized that it was helping me, I figured might as well make a version of it that would be open for the public. And that's what SignalScout is. If you have any questions, you want to see something new in it, let me know.